I flew thousands of kilometers to visit the biggest Hindu temple in the world, and it's not in India. Welcome to Angkor City of Cambodia, and in this video I will take you to the tour of the temples in this city. This is the place where Tomb Raider was shot, and do you remember the Temple Run game which we all played? Yes, this is that place. Angkor means city and Wat means temple. So the word Angkor Wat means city of temples. This city is under UNESCO World Heritage Site and is spread across 400 plus acres of land and comprises of more than 10 magnificent temples, out of which Angkor Wat is the main temple. This temple was built by King Suryavarman II in early 12th century. The temple was originally a Vishnu temple, but in the 16th century it was converted to a Buddhist temple. Angkor Wat is famous for its sunrise and spectacular reflections upon the water. That's why we woke up at 4 a.m. to witness this beauty. Waterbody nearby the temple is said to reduce the outdoor noise and protect the premises during heavy floods. The towers of this temple symbolizes Mount Kailash, walls around it symbolizes Mount Meru, and the water nearby symbolizes the 7 oceans of the world. It is believed that if you are visiting temple for a sad event like cremation, you should walk in anti-clockwise direction, and if you are walking for joy, you should walk clockwise. Here, the temples are constructed at a higher elevation because people believed God should be placed at a higher level, and the staircase here are so steep due to architectural design, higher elevation in lesser horizontal space. At the entrance of every temple, you will find snake or Naaga statue, and it is also known as way to heaven. The snake has 2 heads, one on the start and other at the end, depicting the rebirth cycle. In every temples, many walkways, there will be statue of snakes, also known as Naaga, which keeps the evil out of the way. All the temples in the city are completely made up of locally available stones, and that's the reason why even after 900 years, temples are still a tourist attraction. As you can see here, there are different types of stone for door frame as well as for normal wall. Stones were mainly bought from Kulen mountain, which is 100 kilometers in northeast direction from Angkor City. Stones were transported in bamboo raft boats via the Siem Reap River and thereafter on buffalo carts. Be it roof, walls, stairs, door frames, beams, all of these are completely made up of stones. Some stones had through and through holes so that they can be carried easily by inserting a rod in it. Some were filled back by mortar while some were left open. So as you can see, the rocks used in the wall are highly perforated. Stones had male-female groove for interlocking. Temples were built from in to out and not from out to in for easier transportation of construction materials. Due to some calamities and weather effects, many parts of the temple were ruined. Protection net is fitted on the roof to prevent injuries due to falling of stones. As you can see, a lateral support is given to the wall so that it doesn't fall down. Brackets and other supports made up of wood or metal were provided to retain the structure. Few countries are given the responsibility to retain and restore the temples. For example, Archaeological Survey of India is given the responsibility of Ta Prohm temple. This is the place where Angelina Jolie's Tomb Raider movie was shot. Huge old trees covered up the temple with their enormous roots, which added a charm to the temple's aesthetics. The temples in Angkor had the best stone carvings I had ever seen in my life. I was wondering how on earth people were doing this perfect carvings. Just see how perfectly this smiling face is carved, and you will be surprised to know that whole Ramayan and Mahabharat story is carved using the bas relief method on the boundary walls of Angkor Wat. bas relief method is a sculptural technique where figures and designs are carved onto a flat surface so they appear slightly raised above the background. Guide explained us the stories in brief and showed us carvings of characters such as Ram, Lakshman, Indra, Ravan, Duryodhan, Hanuman, Kaurav and Pandav. The detailing and accuracy of the carvings was amazing. A picture is worth 1,000 words. This phrase came true here. जिंदगी में तो कभी अप्सरा देखी नहीं, लेकिन यही सही. This was all about my observations of the largest temple in the world, Angkor, Cambodia. It was a trip guided by sweet people, watching timeless carvings, exploring the architecture, experiencing its rich culture and music. Witnessing the magnificent sunrise over Angkor Wat is a memory I'll cherish forever. At the end, I felt that everything in this materialistic world is perishable, and I began to question whether what we are striving for is truly worth it.